Hi, I'm Phil, the My Way Chef. Today I'm going to share with you the recipe for my steak pizzaiola. It's a very popular one in Italy, but there's probably 17 to 20 ways of doing it. Okay? Today I'm going to show you how I do it my way. Keep watching. Let me explain the process to you. I took a 1-inch round steak here and cut it in half. You can have your butcher do it, but I happen to do it myself. Now this cut of meat is a very inexpensive one, stop it around. And that's the way the peasants did it in the old days. But right now I'm going to take this meat and pound it down to 1/4 inch. Now I'm going to cut some slits in this because when you're frying steak that this thin, it'll tend to curl up on you. By slitting it, it'll prevent that curling up. So I'm going to slit these up. Now I'm going to salt and pepper both sides of these. My oil is good and hot, so now I can put the steaks in. I'm going to cook them on each side for about 2 minutes. Next step is to prepare the tomatoes to make the tomato sauce that the steak is going to stew in. So I have here a can of peeled tomatoes. I'm going to put them through this strainer. I'm going to take the tomatoes and by hand, I'm going to remove the stem portion of it, this part here, because it sours the tomato. Break these up by hand, right here and in here, and then put them in this bowl. Now I'm going to do this to all the tomatoes, so we're going to be a little bit of more time here. So now we're ready to cook the tomatoes. So I'll bring them over here. Turn my heat on to medium high. Put in the tomatoes first. Get my stick again. And this is going to take 5 to 10 minutes. So next I'm going to add Marsala wine, which will help take this fond, make it part of the juice. Okay, and now I'll add my juice. And my baking soda to take out a lot of the acidity. And now I'm going to add my steaks. And they're going to simmer in it for a couple of hours. All the nice steak juice here. And this will simmer for at least 2 hours. I'll probably turn them over in about an hour. I'm going to prepare the toppings. And the toppings are mushrooms, sliced roasted peppers, red peppers, and sliced onions with herbs. And the herbs are oregano, salt, and pepper. It's been 2 hours. The meat should be ready now. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention that when you're cooking something for 2 hours like this, and even though it's on low, you'll lose a lot of the liquid, no matter what it is. So in order to avoid that, you cover it. Next, let me explain the process here. We're gonna take the steaks out of it here, put a little sauce on the bottom of this pan first, and then put the steaks in, sprinkle a little pecorino on it, put some mushrooms, peppers, and onion on it, and then put some mozzarella on it, and then put it in the oven to broil it for the cheese to melt. Here I am with my wife's flowers and my pizzaiola. Let me explain some about the pizzaiola before I taste it. Most people who make pizzaiola don't put cheese on it, and I don't understand why they call it pizzaiola. Because most pizzas I eat have cheese on it. Okay? So mine is a true pizzaiola. I don't think anybody else's is. And by the way, these beautiful flowers have an added attraction. They have rosemary on them, as you can see, which she has put on my plate. Now it's time to taste it. You're really going to enjoy this one.